I already made a video lesson on have been, has been, and had been. But some of you requested that I make one on this topic. We're going to talk about the differences between had, have had, and has had. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, if you want to get this shirt that I'm wearing right now, well, not this shirt, but a shirt like this is our exclusive Trying Hard shirt. You can find it on my shop. The link will be below. Alright, so let me know if you get one of these. Show me if you are wearing it. You can use the hashtag TL Trying Hard, and I will see those if you post those on Instagram or in any of your social media accounts. Alright? Thanks, guys. And now, in order for me to explain better yung ating lesson, which is has had, have had, and had had, I'll switch over to my PC. I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, so ito yung lesson natin sa has had, have had, and had had. And I just want to emphasize this before we dive into the actual lesson. This is specifically for those of you who are going to take an aptitude exam. Fill in the blanks usually yung tanong or sentence correction. And itong tatlong klase ng mga phrases na ito ang nandun sa options na posibleng maging sagot. This is not a deep dive into every tense and every kind of combination ng mga words na pwede nyo makita. Hindi ito subject-verb agreement. All of those topics I already discussed in other videos. So, if you want more content like that, i-click nyo lang yung I button sa taas. Okay? Again, we are just going to compare these three and hopefully by the end of the video, maiintindihan nyo kung paano sila gamitin ng tama at paano kayo mamimili kung alin sa tatlo ang tamang sagot. Okay? Now, before we go into yung discussion ng individual na mga phrases, I just want to explain kung ano yung difference dito sa mga tenses na ito. Yung first natin is the present perfect tense, which is basically yung tense na ginagamitan ng ating has had at have had, and yung ating present perfect progressive, which is yung ginagamitan natin ng has been ing na form na pinag-usapan natin doon sa ating series na videos ng tenses, and also yun doon sa pinag-compare natin yung has been, have been, and had been. Okay? Now, ano ba yung mga sample sentences for them? Ito muna tayo sa present perfect. Sabi dito, I don't think I can eat anything else tonight. I blank dinner. Okay? And then yung ating namang present perfect progressive, I blank trying to finish my dinner for the past hour. Now, ito din sa present perfect, ang sagot dyan is have had. I don't think I can eat anything else tonight. I have had dinner. So, present perfect progressive, again, with the been at the ing form, this is going to be, I have been trying to finish my dinner for the past hour. Now, ano ang pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Kung tutuusin, magkahawig yung gusto mong sabihin. Basically, kumain ka na. Kaya ang difference dyan is yung progressive na part dito or yung continuous. Kasi dito, trying, ibig sabihin kumakain ka pa, hindi ka pa tapos kumain. Okay? So itong action na nagsimula sa past, nagpapatuloy hanggang ngayon, at magpapatuloy pa rin kasi hindi ka pa tapos. Pero ang present perfect kasi, I have had dinner ang ginamit dahil yung dinner ay nagsimula siya noon at actually natapos na siyang kumain. Okay? So, I don't think I can eat anything else tonight. I have had dinner. Pag sinabi, I have had dinner, or I've had dinner, ibig sabihin, nag-dinner na siya, nagsimula in the past, natapos na rin siya mag-dinner. Pero, this is still around dinner time. Kasi as you can see, sabi ito, I don't think I can eat anything else tonight. Now, doon na papasok yung namang conflict or pagkakagulo between present perfect, which we had kanina, same sentence, I don't think I can eat anything else tonight. I have had dinner. Versus yung ating simple past. Kasi itong simple past naman, this is also an event na nangyari sa past. Pareho sila basically na nagsimula sa past. Nangyari sa past. Pero ano ang pinagkaiba ng present perfect sa simple past? Ang simple past kasi, something like this, I blank the best dinner of my life last week. So I had the best dinner of my life last week. Bakit ito I had lang? Bakit ito I have had? Now, ang difference niyan, again, would be this. Kasi sabi, tonight. Ito, last week. Ibig sabihin, this is something that started in the past, ended in the past, and is no longer relevant ngayon. Ibig sabihin, tapos na talaga siya. Okay? Yun yung simple past. Kasi parang sa pag-ibig lang din, no? Sa love life, no? Pag simple past, ibig sabihin, nasa past na yan, natapos na rin sa past, at hindi na siya relevant hanggang ngayon. Okay? Ibig sabihin, wala na, talagang wala na. Tapos na siya. Ang present perfect, it is something that started in the past, happened in the past, pero may posibilidad pa rin tonight. Kasi tonight pa rin siya eh. Ibig sabihin, dinner time pa lang din ngayon. So, malapit pa siya. And kung tutuusin, may posibilidad ka pa rin kahit pa paano. Kung pipilitin, nakakain ka pa rin ngayon. Kasi hindi pa tapos yung realidad nung sitwasyon. Kasi tonight pa lang and you're still talking about dinner. So, maliit na pagkakaiba siya. Again, dito na papasok yung kung ikaw ay nagsusulat ng sentence from scratch, you will need to be more purposeful sa pagpili mo ng tense na gagamitin mo. You have to ask yourself, ano ba ang layunin mo sa sentence? Are you just talking about something that happened in the past na hindi na importante ngayon? O something that is still relevant sa moment na ito? At kung relevant pa siya sa moment na ito at posible pang maulit in the near future, okay, then you can use present perfect instead of just simple past. Okay? Kasi kung sabihin niya lang na I had dinner, yung I had dinner can be any time in the past, but not necessarily tonight. So kung gusto mo i-stress na ngayon ay dinner time at inayaya mo pa siya kumain ngayon, at ngayon pa lang yung dinner na yan, then you can choose to use the present perfect instead of a simple past tense. I hope that kind of makes sense, no? Medyo, ano ba, papunta tayo ng medyo advanced na part pagdating sa mga nuances na ito. Most of us actually, sa Filipino lalo, we only use yung simple tenses kasi ang tenses sa Tagalog or sa Filipino na konteksto ay laging simple. Lagi lang tayong pang hinaharap, pang kasalukuyan at pang nakaraan. Tatlo lang. Pero sa English kasi hindi lang siya tatlo. Okay? So, that's why we have to learn all the rules. Now, isa-isahin naman natin yung paggamit sa kanila, no? So, yung has had and have had, same thing as has been and have been. Hindi masyadong magkaiba yan. Pinagkaiba lang yan would be the voice or the number of subjects. Okay? Which we'll talk about then later. Pero pareho sila na nasa present perfect tense. Ang present perfect tense, again, we talked about kanina, nagsimula noon, nangyayari pa rin hanggang ngayon or posible pang matuloy. Basically, it's still relevant. That's the word. Relevant siya sa sitwasyon ngayon. So, hindi pa siya necessarily tapos na tapos, pero hindi rin naman siya nagpapatuloy as in nangyayari every time. So, yun yung difference niya pagdating sa present perfect progressive. Okay? Or present perfect continuous. Ang form niya is has as the helping verb and had as the main verb or have as the helping verb and had as the main verb. Ano ba yung helping verb? In other languages, ang tawag dyan is the auxiliary verb. So, depende sa kung saan kayo lumaki or anong klaseng textbook ang ginamit ninyo. Yun ang tawag sa kanya. Pero ang basic na premise dito is that these would be kind of the indicators of tense. And yung main verb natin is an action word. Yun kasi yung silbi ng verb, no? Pero ang case na paggamit ng has had and have had, usually, ang paggamit dyan is that the have na pangalawa, which is the had, is, it actually represents a word na iba. Okay? Meron siyang totoong ibig sabihin. Gaya ng eaten, or something that you drank, or something that you own. Okay? So, ito yung mga pwedeng maging ibig sabihin yan. Kasi ibig sabihin mo, di ba, I have a dog. Okay? Have din siya. Pero you can say, I own a dog. Okay? So, yun yung pinakakapalit ng mga words na yan. Okay? So, yung second had would kind of stand in place of a usual na verb na nakikilala natin. So, an example would be something like this. Sabi, she blanked 3 kids in 2 years. Na itong sentence na to, again, pwede mo kasi sabihin, she had 3 kids in 2 years. Naririnig mo, parang ang tingin mo, parang tama pa rin siya, no? Pero ano yung distinction niya dun sa paggamit mo ngayon na dapat has had? Bakit siya kailangan maging has had? Ang concept nito is that, kasi yung 3 kids in 2 years ay posible pang madagdagan. Hindi pa siya, sabi natin, hindi pa siya menopause or hindi pa yon ang huli niyang magiging anak. Ang sinasabi mo lang is that, itong huling 2 taon, nagkaroon siya ng 3 anak, which is, parang, ang galing naman niya, no? Pero, posible pa siyang magkaanak uli. So, if you're trying to say na, ay, bata pa yan, maaga pa silang nag-asawa, fresh off college, so, nagkaroon sila 3 anak in 2 years, so, pwede pa yan magdagdagan. Kung yun ang purpose mo, Okay? Dahil you're trying to say na, again, pwede pa siya magkaanak, then you better use, she has had 3 kids in 2 years instead of tapos na siyang nagkaroon ng anak. Okay? So, hindi mo pa tinatapos yung posibilidad na magkakaanak siya. Again, the information is relevant hanggang ngayon. Okay? Something like this will also make sense. So, I blank a few small meals today. So, kumain siya ngayon, today, ng a few small meals. Pero, again, tanong, tapos na ba siya kumain? Okay? Or tumatakbo pa ba yung araw? Now, kung ang layunin mo ay sinasabi mo na, ay, hindi pa ako nakakakain ng matino, pero I have had a few small meals today. Ibig sabihin, nakakain naman ako ng paunti-unti dyan. Then you better use I have had than I had lang. Kasi kung I had, ibig sabihin, tapos ka na talaga, hindi ka nakakain at all. Pero kung gusto mo sabihin lang, so far today, hindi pa ako nakakain, mas maganda yung I have had. Okay? Now, kailan na ngayon ginagamit yung has had versus have had? Ang paggamit dyan, mayroon tayong mga rules, yung has and have, each of them are used for certain types of subjects. Yung has would be if the subject is singular, or if the subject is he, she, or it, or nasa third person siya. Basically, kung ang pinag-uusapan natin ay nasa labas, ibang tao, then you use has. Yung have naman, if the subject is plural, and if the subject is we, you, I, or anything that is in the first person. Ibig sabihin, kung yung sinong nagsasalita ay siya rin ang pinag-uusapan, then you use have. So, I have, you have, we have, he has, she has, it has. You cannot say I has or you has. You cannot say she have or he have. Okay? So, yun yung rule natin sa person. Now, examples would be this. So, for this, sabi, she blank a car since she was 7. So, ang subject natin here is the she. Again, nasa third person siya. So, dahil nasa third person siya, you cannot say she have had. You say she has had a car since she was 7. Example naman natin sa have, I blank a car since I was 7. So this time again, exact same sentence pero the subject is different. Subject natin now becomes I. Nasa first person siya, so dapat dito, I have had a car since I was 7. Now, we don't usually say have had ng buo. Sa exams lang yan usually lumalabas. Ang ginagawa natin siya usually is iniiklian natin siya. I've had. Okay? With VE, meaning, ito ay pinaikling version ng I at have. Okay? Kaya lang, huwag niyong kakalimutan yung apostrophe. Now, I did make a video just recently on apostrophes. Pinag-usapan din natin yan. If you haven't seen that yet, hanapin nyo na rin, panoorin nyo yan. Very important din yan. Okay? Now, yung had naman na pag-uusapan natin. Now, nasa past perfect ito. Again, nangyari sa past, natapos sa past, pero again, hindi pa siya ganap na irrelevant. Okay? So, ito ay nangyari at natapos na bago may mangyaring iba. Ano ang sinasabi may nangyaring iba? Ibig sabihin dito, meron dalawang actions. Yung statement and then yung isa pang phrase na nag-i-indicate na may relasyon ito dun sa pangalawang nangyari. Now, ang form niya would be had being the past tense indicator and had as the past participle of the word have. And then you have the second event. I just want to emphasize na yung second event right here doesn't necessarily have to happen after na na-mention yung had. Pwede siya nangyari before. So, pwedeng may nangyari muna and then this phrase right here na pinag-uusapan. Now, the best way to show you this would be with an example. Ito example natin sabi, was last night's dinner good? So question siya, tatanong niya, was last night's dinner good? Tatanong niya kung masarap ba yung dinner last night. The next sentence says, I blank my fill of tea and biscuits before the actual dinner was served. Now, if you see right here, there are two events. You have yung kumain siya ng biscuits and tea, and then you have yung the actual dinner was served. So again, itong second event na to nangyari rin sa past. Pero even before that happened, the other thing already happened. Ano yung nangyari? I had had my fill of tea and biscuits. Ano ibig sabihin ng had dyan? Ang ibig sabihin, kumain na siya, nabusog na siya, bago dumating yung dinner, na bago siya sinerve, kaya ang tanong niya is, was last night's dinner good? Kasi ibig sabihin, hindi niya natikman, kasi na nga, busog na nga siya, hindi na siya nakakain, hindi niya na natikman. Okay? So again, kasi may second event right here, which is nung na-serve yung dinner. Okay? Now, paano mo ngayon malalaman pag pinaghalo-halo na sila at pag lahat sila ay nandun sa options? Like what I did with the have been, has been, had been, I made a flow chart right here. And I'm thinking of making a comprehensive flow chart for all of the tenses. If you want me to devote time in making that, let me know. This is kind of a Filipino's guide, a Filipino speaker's guide to the tenses ko. So kung ano yung flow chart, kung paano ko malalaman kung aling tense ang gagamitin ko for which situation. Okay? Alright, so i-walk through ko lang kayo really quickly dito sa ating flowchart just so you can kind of see kung paano siya gamitin. And then I'm going to give you 3 questions later and then hopefully magamit nyo yung flowchart na ito. Okay? So, first question would be this, tapos na ba talaga yung pangyayari? Kasi kung tapos na siya talaga, well, we go to yes. Ang next question would be, kung may nangyari pa bang iba? May second action ba or second event doon sa same sentence? Na kung wala, you can go to simple past. Kasi ibig sabihin, ito ay event na nangyari sa past, natapos sa past. Again, hindi na masyado relevant. Wala namang pinagkukumparahan. So, you can just use yung common na mga terms natin, am, was, were, for simple past tenses. Pero kung kunyari, itong event na to nangyari sa past, natapos din sa past, and nire-relate mo siya or kahit pa paano nilalagay mo sa context ng isa pang second event, then you use the past perfect, which is had, had. Again, emphasizing na itong bagay na to ay nangyari at natapos na rin naman sa past. Okay? Now, tapos na ba talaga? Kung hindi pa siya tapos, at ang answer mo ay no, ang next question would be, nangyayari pa ba siya? Now, kung nangyayari pa siya ngayon, same action na nangyari before, nagpapatuloy pa rin hanggang ngayon, then you can say yes, and dito ka mapapadala ka nito sa mga progressives natin. So, mapupunta ka sa I have been running for the past 3 hours, I've been trying to work on this, or I've been trying to assemble this piece of furniture for the past 2 hours, something like that. So, that would be your have been ing forms natin. Pero, kung ito ay, again, hindi na naman na nangyayari, pwedeng hindi na nangyayari, pero pwede pa, or may posibilidad pang mangyari in the future, you can go to present perfect. Okay? Kasi kung sinabi mo na tapos na ba talaga, hindi pa siya tapos at hindi na siya nangyayari, then it's going to be a different set of rules. Pero kung ito ay something na maaaring tapos na, maaaring hindi pa tapos. Pero ang importante at ang gusto mo i-point out is that it's possible na mangyari pa siya in the near future. Kasi again, dinner time pa ngayon, it's the same day, kasunod yung mga events, then you can go to your present perfect. And then the next question would be, is it singular or first person or plural or third person? Kasi yun na magdedetermine kung have had o has had ang gagamitin mo sa sentence. Okay? Now, the first question is, I'm going to give you the question and then I'm going to discuss how I got to it. And then the next 2 questions I want you to answer and try by yourself using the flowchart then. Okay? Now, here's the question. Sabi, I blank Haley for 3 years. She still is the best part of my life. Okay? So, ang unang tanong would be, tapos na ba talaga? Now, yung pagiging or pagmamay-ari ko kay Haley for 3 years, tapos na ba? Okay? Hindi pa siya tapos kasi she still is. Ibig sabihin, buhay pa siya at ako pa rin ang may-ari sa kanya hanggang ngayon. So, hindi pa tapos yung action. So, I will go to this route. So, hindi pa siya tapos. Now, next question, nangyayari pa ba? Okay? Hindi ko naman, well, pag mamay-ari ko pa rin siya, nasa akin pa rin siya, hindi naman nagbago, okay? And hindi pa rin naman matatapos doon. So, hindi ko naman siya pinagmay-ari lang ng 3 years ago. Hanggang ngayon, nagpapatuloy pa rin naman siya. Pero hindi ko siya ino-own every day. Okay? Again, it's still true and relevant until now. Then I can go here, pwede pang mangyari. Kasi, ayan pa rin ang sitwasyon namin hanggang ngayon. And I can go to present perfect. So, ang tanong na would be, ano ba siya? Have had o has had? At dahil ang ating subject ay I, which is in the first person, I will go down this route and answer have had. So, ang sagot dito ay have had. I have had Haley for 3 years. She still is the best part of my life. Okay? Now, for the next question, I'll give you a minute. Now, this sentence right here, sabi, they blank that car for 3 years before it was stolen. Now, if you notice right there, kitang-kita na agad, may dalawang pangyayari dito. You have yung ownership ng car and yung pagkakanakaw dito. So, tanong, tapos na ba talaga yung pangyayari? Okay? Natural, tapos na yung pagmamay-ari nyo ng kotse kasi hindi na kayo may-ari ngayon, wala na siya eh. Wala na siya sa'yo. Nanakaw nga siya. So, this will go right here. Yes. Now, the next question, may nangyari pa bang iba sa sentence? Yes, it was stolen. So, you can go down here. So, you go to your past perfect. The answer would be had. They had that car for 3 years before it was stolen. Kasi tapos na yung pagmamayari nila, tapos na yung kotse na yun. Okay? Wala na. Tapos na. It all happened in the past. And there's a second event right there. Okay? Now, ang sabi dito, she blank allergies and health issues since she was born. It's a miracle that Haley's still alive. So, tanong again, tapos na ba talaga yung mga pangyayari? Tapos na ba yung kanyang health issues? Well, no. Kasi ang gusto kong sabihin dito is, mula bata siya, may sakit siya, pero may posibilidad pa rin siyang magkasakit. Syempre, allergy naman, hindi naman nawawala yan. So, again, nangyayari pa ba? Not right now, pero pwede pa or may potential pang mangyari. So, I will go to present perfect. Now, the next question would be, ano ang kanyang voice? Now, siya ay nasa she. So, nasa third person siya. So, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na she have had. What I could do would be, I would say, she has had. Okay? So, the answer is has had. She has had allergies and health issues since she was born. It's a miracle that Haley's still alive. Again, buhay pa siya hanggang ngayon. So, now that you know that and you have the flowchart handy, you can answer all of the questions na ganitong ang mga choices. And if you want me to make a separate quick quiz with questions on this topic, sa had, has had, and have had, let me know sa comments sa baba. Kasi if you're interested, I will devote some time to actually make that quiz for you. And also, if you want to test out your skill, I will be posting more questions like this on my Instagram account. So do follow me at Lyqa Maravilla for that. There is a quick quiz function on the Instagram story. Kaya pag may story ako, you can see that. You can choose the answer and find out right away kung tama kayo o mali. So let's maximize that free feature. Follow me at Lyqa Maravilla. Alright?
Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends, lalo na kung mag-exam din sila. That way, mas marami tayong matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, maybe get one of the reviewers that I made or find out more information about the online review program or live review events na malapit sa inyo, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa for more information. Alright? So if you have any other requests or comments or anything like that, don't forget to post it sa baba. I do listen to you guys, kaya ako ginawa tong video na ito kasi ni-request ninyo. And malay natin yung inyong request ang susunod na mga masasagot ko. Thanks guys for watching. As we always say dito sa team, never stop learning. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in my next video and bye for now.